Introducing first from Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 235 pounds, Havoc. And his opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is third generation Samoan royalty, Lance Anoai.
Well, Havoc said he had a good Valentine's Day, so you know what that means. He's ready to wrestle.
Havoc shoving the ref. Dan Marsh didn't take too kindly to that. And look at the speed of Lance Anoai. He brings him down with a big hip toss. And another one.
Wow.
He's putting on a clinic out there, Mike. And again, Havoc goes to the outside. He's had enough of this. Where's he going?
He's leaving. He's passing the snack bar. He almost went.
And he's getting a chair, Mike. He was outmatched by Lance in the early goings, and he's bringing something that he thinks will make this matchup.
He needs to even up the odds a little bit. Lance caught him off guard.
Even the odds, he has the weight advantage, whether it's in kilograms or pounds.
That's good. Look at this. Cat and mouse game here. And Lance found the cheese pretty quick.
And he did, Mike. And he continues to put on a clinic in the middle of that ring.
But like I like to say all the time, do not count your chickens before they hatch. Havoc is very smart right now. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows he has to 9.5 to get in the ring.
Look at him shoving the ref, Mike.
Ooh, Daniel March said he's going to disqualify him if he pushes him again.
And look at Lance. Oh,
but Havoc, see? He was playing possum.
Havoc stops the suicide dive right in its tracks.
He was playing possum, and not the dead kind either.
That is what you have to expect from Havoc. Like I said, this is all part of his game plan. He might look like he's afraid, but it's just him biding his time, looking for his opportunity to strike.
Havoc is a true brawler. We all know that. Look at him.
Look at him choking out Lance in the front row.
Yeah, this is bad.
Those fists take its toll.
He proved one thing tonight, that he's ready to fight. Lance or no Lance, it's going to be a match.
He's wearing him down. He knows that to beat Lance Anoai, he has to ground him and make sure he can't get to the top rope.
They're trading blows right now in the center of the ring. A couple headbutts by Havoc.
Boy, and those will put you out very quickly. This is not a good position for Lance Anoai. Lance is tied up in the rope.
Look at Daniel Marsh. He gotta, even though I love Havoc, he gotta get more control over this guy.
I don't know if anyone could control Havoc, Mike. He is like a one-man wrecking crew.
Somewhere, Six-Pack Jack is thinking, maybe I should get Havoc.
Lance trying to bring this back in the ring, but Havoc is not going to let him.
They're trading back and forth now. Lance getting the upper hand here as he slams Havoc's face right off the apron of the ring. And Lance now going back. Oh, I thought he was hungry. Nope, he's back in the ring. Ooh, a vicious chop.
You know, Havoc was trying to keep this outside of the ring where his brawling style would avail. But Lance is standing right up to him, toe-to-toe.
He's had a lot of brawls in Lehigh Valley before in his life. He once got so bored, he brawled a cat in the alleys.
You can see the claw marks, the scars from the claw marks on his right shoulder.
From the cat?
Yeah.
Oh. Referee, gotta get control. Step up.
And what is Havoc gonna do here? I don't like the looks of it. That's a bad position to be in.
He has those eyes, EJ. Those eyes frighten a lot of people. So if you're frightened, you can leave. It's okay.
That leg drop nearly decapitated Lance Anoai.
He would have had no head.
The ref is worried about Havoc. He better check that Lance doesn't have a broken neck.
He's fine. He's fine. He blinked twice.
Lance trying to fight back with everything he has, those big shoulders right to the midsection of Havoc. And look at that.
Quick roll up.
Over the top rope to the roll up. And that was almost it, Mike. Havoc managed
But
to kick
Havoc
out
comes
right
right
in the
back
nick
with a
of
clothesline. Havoc comes right back with a clothesline.
That's what makes Havoc so dangerous. He can come out of nowhere with a powerful attack and knock his opponent right off their
Here's a
feet.
cover. 1. Barely a 2 count. And a recover.
This is back and forth, Mike. What an exciting matchup.
Ooh, the crowd yelling something obscene. We cannot repeat that. And the crowd is trying to get behind Lance. You know these Samoans, they don't give up too easy.
Not at all.
They have a lot of fight in them. A lot of fight.
Look at that. That's exactly what you were just talking about. And the tides have turned once again in this matchup. Lance is in the corner now trying to figure out how he's going to take down this monster of a man named Havoc. Havoc slowly getting to his feet.
Couple
Havoc
elbows to the
fights out.
back of Lance's head. A kick to the midsection, and Havoc is setting him up right now for a power bomb.
Wow, Mike, he almost put him right through the mat. And somehow, someway, Lance Anoai kicks out and is still in this match.
I thought it was over.
I did too, Mike. Not many men could kick out of a move like that. But not many men have the background of Lance Anoai.
I guess when you're right, you're right. The crowd trying to get behind him. Havoc just continues the assault.
Slowing down the pace a little bit in this match.
Yeah.
That's where his advantage lies. And what a maneuver by Lance Anoai.
And that was a close one.
And a Samoan drop from the Samoan himself.
Wow. I honestly, I'll tell you right now, I'm really impressed with this Lance character.
I'm impressed by both these young men, Mike.
Oh, good. That was good by you. You're sending your allegiance to Havoc now.
I don't send my allegiance to anybody. I call it straight down the middle. How many times do I have to tell you that?
That's not what I heard.
Lance trying to get the crowd behind him here to will him back to his feet.
You're not a very trustworthy guy.
The ref's at 7 here.
Wow, what a move by Lance to come right up. Very Shawn Michaels-esque right there.
He sends Havoc down to the mat with a big clothesline and follows up with another one.
These two are giving it everything they have.
Sends Havoc into the corner, and he's getting...
A big splash by the Samoan himself.
Havoc with those powerful...
Wow.
Before you could even call, the tides turn in this matchup.
And another 50-50 chant. Lance saying, can I get a better ref? Daniel Marr saying, no, I'm the best PPW has. And then he winked at him. Is he loading up the boot? He is loading it up.
He is.
The more times he kicks the mat, the more vicious the kick is. Havoc blocks
catches
it.
Sends Lance to the mat. Big missile drop kick.
Ooh, Lance's head might have hit the turnbuckle
Every
there.
time Lance gets the advantage, Havoc comes out with an explosive maneuver and takes it right back from Lance. He has him up on his shoulder. Lance fights out. And there's that super kick to the chin of Havoc.
Yeah, but he didn't load up the boot. He's going up top now.
Here he goes to the top.
I don't like him up there because he's known for his high-flying ability.
This is where the Samoans are most dangerous, Mike.
Watch his head on that fan up there.
Somebody better call Hazleton Municipal Airport because Lance is about to take off.
Oh, you caught me off guard on that one, Mr. Kuiper.
Havoc seems to have enough of this.
Havoc is going back to the concession stand for some nerd rope.
He needs that sugar high to give him the advantage.
Well, nerd rope is very good.
I think he's out of here, Mike. He's had enough of this.
He left. He passed your father on the way out.
Daniel Marsh is at 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Daniel Marsh has counted Havoc out, making the winner, Lance Anoai. All right, PPW, March 29th, March Mayhem. Smooth Tommy Suede, who will be your opponent when PPW returns here to Freeland, March 29th?
I don't know what your problem with me is. I don't know why you always start with me, why you ask me such dumb questions.
Just doing my job.
You're just doing your job. You're the type of guy that brought this hot chick to prom. She was a friend with you, next door neighbor. You talked her into going. She goes to prom and she leaves with a guy like me, and that's exactly why you have a problem with me. That's exactly why you bring in guys like AJ Styles for me to work. Why you bring in guys like X-Pac. But what happens? I still walk away champion, and I give the people exactly what they want. I give them the people's champion, Tommy Suede.
Guys, another fabulous episode of PPW High Voltage is in the books. Commissioner Ryan Race has just told me that on March 29th, when PPW returns to the Freeland Event Center for March Mayhem, Smooth Tommy Suede will be picking his opponent to defend the PPW heavyweight title against. All right, guys, we're out of time for this week. For E. Julius Kuiper, Michael Camarelli, I'm Paul Bowe. I'll see you next week in the ring on PPW High Voltage.